Today I decided to make a video on prepping on the cheap. We have a meager income. Our household makes $30,000 a year and has plenty of debt that we've accrued before we figured out the uh, bad points about debt. Um, our county, the median household income in our county is about $58,000, so you can see it's about half of what those around us are making. But we seem to get by all right, scraping by paycheck to paycheck, and still manage to find a few dollars every couple of weeks, every paycheck to do a little bit of prepping. So, just real quick, I want to go through and show you what we've been able to accumulate in the last year and a half or two. Um, Real quick, we've got some water down here. This is definitely not all of our water. I just recently started doing water. Um, I have a hard time paying for water, so um, that's just a recent uh, thing we've started doing here. Um, the thing I like most is the 2 liters. You can save all your empty 2 liters and refill those. Of course, bleach is another relatively inexpensive way to treat water. The shelf life isn't all that great, so you got to rotate it about every year. Of course, some food and all this food is just we'll pick up a little bit here and there. We'll go to Walmart and pick up a $5 hikers I guess it's freeze dried hikers meals there. We'll pick up a couple cans of this or that when we go to the store. Buying everything else, we'll just grab a couple other things. Likewise with toilet paper, we buy the big package for to use at the home, and I'll grab a little 4 pack to throw in the other room. So a couple little cleaning supplies here. The garbage bags make nice liners for our luggable loo. Um, the luggable loo is about $10 lid that goes on a $5 bucket. That gives you the ability to use the restroom when you don't have the facilities otherwise. Just some batteries, flashlights, lanterns, lamp oil, things like that. We've kind of accumulated a little bit by little bit. Some propane stuff. Now this is a little bigger item here. This was a Christmas present to me from my wife. Um, that's something that is a little bit harder to budget for and a little bit harder to just kind of pick up. When you go to the store, along with like a $3 pound of propane isn't such a big deal, but a bigger purchase like that you kind of have to budget for a little bit, maybe tax time, something like that. That's how we've done the firearms. The Marlin Model 60 there was about $75 out the door at the pawn shop. That's a heck of a deal. The SKS was a little more. That was tax money there, but you can get a Mosin Nagant for about $100 and another $100 for a spam can of ammo for it. So that's always an option for a larger caliber rifle. Some surplus European military pistols, about $200 a piece, and ammo. Buy it by the box, buy it by the case, whatever you can afford. 22, I like to pick up a box, every so often when we go to the store, but the larger calibers, especially the European cartridges, I find it's a little bit cheaper to buy them online, and to make shipping worth it, you got to buy a little bit more at a time. So we'll save up a little bit for that. Medical supplies, of course. You go to the store and buy a roll of gauze or a box of band-aids. It doesn't cost a whole lot. I've assembled these kits just little part by part, um, little bit by little bit. And then of course we got some books over here. I don't want to go through and tell you what they all are because I want to keep it short, but one of my favorites is the How to Survive the End of the World as We Know It by James Wesley Rawless. He's the editor of Survival Blog and has also written some fiction books, one of which is Patriots, both excellent ones. And one of my other favorites is When All Hell Breaks Loose by Cody Lundeen. This one's a little more aimed at the budget prepper, just basic little things and a lot of good tips and techniques. Knowledge is one thing that is pretty valuable, and it doesn't cost a whole lot if you got the time to accrue it. So, um, like I said before, we've managed to accumulate all of this and plus more water than that, in about a year and a half or so, um, on a pretty meager budget, I think. So, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.